we're trying to raise money to get people clean water all around the world. It's, a big thing. People die from it.
Basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people.
Bro, I got a text about threatening illegal. Try it, bro. Please try it. I swear, bro.
Jinxie exposed this entire situation months prior, yet his warnings were dismissed. Now, however, opinions are shifting, and many concede that he was correct all along. Aiden Ross has publicly questioned the whereabouts of the donated funds. XQC himself conceded that the fundraising tactics employed were excessive. MrBeast's controversial response to these revelations was to threaten legal action against anyone who raised concerns. To understand the full scope of this controversy, we must rewind to its origin. In August 2025, MrBeast initiated #TeamWater, a charitable endeavor aimed at funding the construction of wells to provide clean drinking water in Africa. The cause itself was undeniably noble, a fact no one disputed. However, the significant issue arose from his unconventional fundraising methodology, which deviated sharply from standard charitable practices. MrBeast assembled a large group of prominent streamers for a live call, then unexpectedly invited other major figures to join, all while hundreds of thousands of viewers watched. During this live broadcast, he directly asked them if they would donate to prevent people from dying of thirst.
We know you got a lot of that.
Hey!
What is this?
Yeah, there's this charity thing called Team Water where every dollar donated is a year of clean water for someone in need. And, we're trying to raise money to get people clean water all around the world. It's, a big thing. People die from it. And we were just curious. Your friends here were saying you were a very generous soul.
The reaction from Asmongold and Logan Paul, who was also on the call, speaks volumes about the tension in that moment. Logan Paul, who had himself been put on the spot, was visibly uneasy with the way things were unfolding, which says a lot about just how uncomfortable the situation was.
Are you really gonna do this shit? Fucking McDonald's drive-thru, man. Is this gonna happen to me?
You're putting people on the spot.
Nah.
Hey, they put me on the spot too, man. And now I'm broke.
Kai Cenat became the main target of online backlash after he chose not to donate during a high-profile stream, with many labeling him a hypocrite for hosting his own fundraising streams where fans contribute to his cause, yet refusing to give to charity. The situation escalated when MrBeast and others, including XQC and Aiden Ross, made jokes about Kai's decision during a separate stream, which further fueled the intense criticism he was facing. However, in hindsight, it appears Kai's decision to say no was justified, a point echoed by a tweet that garnered over 6,000 likes, praising him for resisting MrBeast's pressure to donate. This incident highlights the problematic tactics employed by MrBeast, who leveraged his massive audience to coerce other creators into donating live on stream, knowing that refusing him would damage their public image. Jinxie, who was also part of the stream, later expressed his discomfort with the whole experience, noting that even those who did donate were only rewarded with pressure and a brief clip, while MrBeast reaped the benefits of enhanced brand recognition, a new record, and a lasting legacy.
Few hours was one of the most uncomfortable, weird streams of all time, bro. Basically, this is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of the stream was basically just MrBeast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. If Team Water raises, $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat? MrBeast. Exactly. So basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. And at the end of the day, I kind of thought about it, and it's like, well, at the end of the day, it goes to a good cause, so I don't really care. It goes to a good cause. But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, this stream was just excruciating, bro.
MrBeast soon addressed the controversy, responding to the viral clip on Twitter. He stated that the streamers did receive credit, pointing to the hundreds of thousands of live viewers and millions of subsequent clip views. He also made it clear he felt no remorse for asking multimillionaires to support people facing death without clean water. On the narrow point of immediate visibility, his argument held some truth. People did witness those donations live. However, his response entirely missed the core issue Jinxie was raising. The real question was not about who saw the donations happen in the moment, But who would ultimately own the legacy of Team Water? Who would receive the Guinness World Record? Whose name would forever be associated with the charity? Years down the line, those streamers would not be remembered for building wells in Africa. That lasting credit belonged, and always would belong, to MrBeast. His attempt to refute Jinxie's point only served to validate it. The online community quickly picked up on this. One widely circulated reply highlighted that MrBeast was completely sidestepping the actual argument. The discussion was never about donors getting screen time, but rather about who truly benefits in terms of credit and enduring legacy from the charity's efforts. The situation then escalated significantly. Aiden Ross publicly posed a crucial question that still remains unanswered. Where is the concrete proof that the wells were actually built? Team Water successfully raised an estimated $40 million. The organization's website frames this achievement as providing 40 million years of clean water, a phrasing that only generates more questions than it clarifies. Yet, nearly a year later, there has been no footage, no documentation, and nothing tangible presented to the public or to the very people who donated.
And if there's videos and pictures of the wells being built, and that's different. So where are they? This does not count. This is something you see in a fucking textbook at school. What the fuck, dude? No. Where is it? Where is it? It's 41 million years of water. I know I'll probably get texts and calls, but I don't care. This is a shit show. And I got fucked. From my opinion, I did. Don't care my perspective, I did. It was a great stream. I don't take that back. But could have been done better. Also, fuck that. No, hell no. I'm gonna say some shit. I was a condom. I was put on a dick. Fuck. Threw the condom off. That's me. Throw it in the trash. Said I was gonna be in the videos where everyone's streamer setups were built. All this, that. Never happened. Never fucking happened. Why? Because sometimes I say things and I'm just authentic. Every single streamer has weird ass allegations, but Aiden Ross is the controversial figure. I'm the fucked up guy, right? When I'm open about everything. Me and my friend group, we show you guys everything, but I'm the fucked up guy. Saikuna, that Asian person, just got caught being a serial cheater. I saw that. All these guys are all fucked up. But the one thing you'll know about me is I'm fucked up, but I shit when I'm fucked up. These guys don't have backbones, they're pussies. All of them.
The lack of transparency is a significant concern, given the well-documented cases of nonprofit organizations where funds have vanished into administrative costs and salaries. Although there is no concrete evidence to suggest this happened in this instance, the silence is deafening and only serves to validate Jinxie's initial concerns about the direction this was taking. Arden then took a notable step by acknowledging his own involvement in the pressure tactics, issuing a public apology to the streamers he had persuaded to donate. Furthermore, he made it clear that his apology to MrBeast was contingent upon one specific condition: the release of proof regarding the whales.
And I apologize to every streamer or every single public figure that I pressured. And I'm sorry to them. And Jimmy, I will apologize to you if you show the proof of the water. It's been almost a year, and I've said this. You don't even have to do it to me. Do it for the people that are saying it's fake, where the water. Please. I've spoken to many people. That's it. You could shut everybody the fuck up by doing that. I'm sorry to the people that got pressured. I'm sorry about that. Everybody. I was in the wrong. Looking back, I was in the wrong, and I'm taking accountability fully. I'm not folding. No. I'm apologizing to people that I pressured from my network to donate, because that's not right. That's the truth. I feel bad doing that. That's what I'm apologizing for.
He later disclosed that he had privately messaged Jinxie to offer an apology prior to making his statement public. When he finally confronted the issue on his live stream, his message was unequivocal.
I don't think MrBeast gets the point. I also do want to keep it a buck. I privately texted Jinxie, and I apologized. And I'm going to publicly apologize to Jinxie because he's right. And anybody who thinks he isn't right, you're incorrect. When no streamers were answering the phone, I came through, XQC came through. It was a good experience for the most part. And it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't good pressuring people. It made a lot of streamers look bad. And I do apologize for that as well.
In response to the controversy, MrBeast threatened Aiden Ross with legal action. The basis for this defamation claim was Aiden Ross's public questions regarding the mysterious wells. Aiden Ross learned about the impending lawsuit through a text message, yet he remained notably unshaken by the warning.
Oh, my bad. You talking about the MrBeast Chris Mill? Bro, I got a text about threatening illegal. Try it, bro. Please try it. I swear, bro, I'm begging. Because the motherfuckers that threatened to push legal today, I will win. And you got money, so it's great. Like, please try it, bro. Allegedly, in my opinion, I say it. Rock Nation gave me the fucking key. Try it. I'm not worried or bothered at all.
SQC weighed in on the controversy, suggesting that Jinxie could have easily diffused the situation by simply telling MrBeast that she donates privately, thereby avoiding any unnecessary drama. He also noted that others who had made similar comments during the stream had not faced any significant backlash.
Chat, as much as I want to agree with Jinxie as best as I can, right? I agree with what he says, right? But the way out of it is like a really simple solution. Like if you get called up, I think you could just say, like a lot of people did, yo, I just donate privately and shit like that. Oh, that's a cool cause. Good job, guys. I really like the stream. I keep it up. And I usually keep my donations private so that it's just the way it operates. And then people and nobody really blinked an eye about people who said that.
In theory, the idea that a simple no would have sufficed seems reasonable. But the reality is far more complex, as seen in Kai Cenat's experience, where he faced intense backlash for not donating, despite not making a scene. This outcome contradicts the notion that a clean exit was always available. Meanwhile, XQC demonstrated a more nuanced perspective, expressing his discomfort with the methods while the stream was still live, not just after the fact. During the stream, XQC and Aiden Ross exchanged uneasy glances at least 10 times, attempting to signal to MrBeast that things had gone too far, but MrBeast failed to pick up on these cues and chose to extend the stream.
I said it while it was live, and I said it afterwards. I said, I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought that the methods were a little bit too much. And not just a little bit, it was way too much. I said it at the time when it was still live that I was uncomfortable with it. After, and I said it multiple times, that I think that the method was just not okay. Like, just the fact that recalling and re-bringing up somebody and then going back onto the same people, I think it was too much. And I think the reading the room was just not happening. And I also feel like, and I think MrBeast know this already, like the reading the room of that room with me and Aiden was not good either. Like me and Aiden kept pausing and looking at each other and looking at him as in like, yo, can we do like a read the room check? And it's like he would just not connect. You can go back into the VOD at least 10 times. We pause, I look at Aiden, I look at him, and there's a pause, and he doesn't read the room. And I think it's just maybe a YouTube personality. Are you doing like? And then when he said, "Oh, dude, let's extend the stream," and then I pause. I'm like, "Yeah, we could do that." And I look at Aiden, and then he's like, "So basically, we're in." And I'm like, "Well, I need to kind of look at some stuff to see if we can do it." Oh, so we're gonna get in there and do that then. So we're good. And I'm like, "Yeah, well." Bro, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's like read the room checks, and like
reading in between the lines.
Jinxie's recent reaction to the video streamers, keep disrespecting. Jinxie has brought this controversy back to the forefront, as it revisited the original drama and prompted him to share his thoughts. This latest development has rekindled the debate, but a clear pattern has emerged. Months ago, Jinxie expressed his concerns that the tactics used were misguided and that MrBeast would ultimately receive the credit. A sentiment that has since been validated by Aiden Ross, who has publicly apologized for the pressure exerted on others. SQC has also acknowledged that the methods employed were excessive, and despite the criticism, MrBeast's response has been limited to a deflecting tweet and a threat of a lawsuit, with no proof of the wells being provided. Jinxie's early assessment of the situation has been borne out by subsequent events, and now it remains to be seen how the public will view MrBeast's actions, whether as a misstep or a legitimate call to donate and move forward.